Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about best side hustles to start during recession. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Selling stuff. You can sell stuff in your spare time. Make it a 20-hour-a-week part-time job or grow it into a full-time side business. But for the most part, selling stuff can be done almost entirely from home. And to start, you don't have to spend any money to make extra cash selling stuff from home. Gazelle lets you sell old electronic devices you already have at home, including smartphones, tablets, and smart TVs. You can sell almost anything on eBay and Amazon. Poshmark is the place to sell your clothes. Craigslist and Nextdoor are good places to sell large items that would be expensive to ship, like furniture, appliances, and musical instruments. Once you've gotten the hang of online selling and exhausted your own supply of things to sell, you can start buying items to resell. Ideally, choose things that you have some knowledge of so you don't have to spend valuable time doing research. If you're a crafty type person, you can sell your own creations on an e-commerce site like Etsy. 2. Sell your photos. Selling your photos has two benefits. It's a great side hustle you can do from home and a form of passive income. You only have to take and edit a photo once, but you can sell that image an infinite number of times. People need images for all manner of things, including blog posts, magazines, and websites. Upload your photos to Shutterstock, and every time that photo is downloaded by a customer, you make some extra income. 3. Become a social media manager. Even small mom-and-pop businesses understand the power of social media. But not all small businesses know social media best practices. If you do, this is the side gig for you. You can find a side gig like this on freelancer sites like Upwork and Guru, but you might have more success and make more money if you look locally. Look for businesses in your area that don't have much social media presence or who have a rather haphazard presence. With social media posting automation tools like Hootsuite and CoSchedule, you can create posts in bulk when you have free time, making social media manager one of the most flexible side jobs. 4. Virtual assistant. A virtual assistant does a lot of the same tasks that a real-world assistant does, including writing and responding to emails, bookkeeping, managing calendars, and scheduling appointments. And it can all be done from home. Your boss may not even live in the same country as you. Many people who run online businesses hire virtual assistants rather than traditional assistants. Lots of the aspects of running an online business can be streamlined compared to a brick-and-mortar business, so while owners need help, they don't need enough support to require a full-time assistant. And because many owners work from home, there is no office for an assistant to come to. You can find VA jobs on freelancing sites, but some sites specialize in VA jobs, including TimeIt and Life Bushido. Some VA companies only require you to work 3 hours a week, so if you don't have a lot of free time but still want to earn some side income, being a VA is one of the best side hustles out there. 5. Flex Jobs. Flex Jobs is a job board that specializes in remote jobs across dozens of fields, including advertising, event planning, graphic design, and business development. There are part-time and full-time jobs, employee and freelance jobs, and on-site jobs that offer flexible and alternative schedules. A lot of people would like to work from home, but are reluctant to look for a job that allows it because there are so many work-from-home scams out there. You don't have to worry about finding a scam job on Flex Jobs. Each post is researched and vetted, and all of them have an element of flexibility, whether it's the ability to work entirely from home or to create your own work schedule. 6. Answer online surveys. Getting consumer opinions is nothing new. In the old day, pre-internet, market research companies used focus groups to ask people's opinions about a company's products or services. People would show up in a particular location, take part in the focus group, and be compensated for their time. Now, this can be done online, which is faster and cheaper than convening a focus group. This kind of market research is what sites like SurveyJunkie, Swagbucks, and Inbox Dollars do. Some websites pay users in the form of cash, usually via PayPal, and some pay in gift cards. Some sites only offer surveys, and some let you earn money doing other tasks like watching videos, shopping via their portal, and reading emails. No one is going to earn a full-time income from these sites, but you can make a few $100s a year if you use them consistently. 7 Delivery driver. Not so long ago, if you wanted to make extra money as a delivery driver, you delivered pizzas. But thanks to companies like Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Postmates, coupled with Americans' growing laziness, you can make money delivering nearly anything. Uber Eats and DoorDash drivers deliver takeaway food orders, of course, but Postmates drivers deliver pretty much anything you can legally buy, including groceries, alcohol, and personal care items. 8 Rideshare driver. Most of us are now familiar with ride-sharing services like Lyft and Uber. Rideshare companies are the OGs in the gig economy and one of the most popular ways to make money on the side for those looking for a good side hustle. 9 Airm. Turns out you don't have to have a spare room or an extra house to make money, and hosts earn lots of it on Airm. If you don't have the money for master leasing, you can make 10 Bookkeeper. Bookkeeping is an essential service for any business, but technology has made the task so much faster and easier that small and medium-sized businesses can often get by with a part-time rather than full-time bookkeeper. That makes bookkeeping one of the best side hustles for those looking for part-time work. And while bookkeeping is a definite skill and pays well, most companies don't require their bookkeepers to have a bachelor's degree, making it a great side job for those with a high school education. 11 Blogger. I know blogging is a great part-time side hustle because I did it for years before becoming a full-time freelance writer. When I worked a demanding job, I wrote in the evenings, and when I worked a more laid-back job, I wrote at work when things were quiet. Anyone can start their own blog, and a blog can be really lucrative. The one that you're reading makes more than $400,000 a year. But that did not happen overnight. If you don't have a few years to spend before you start making money blogging, do what I do. Blog for someone else. I had zero interest in creating my own blog because LN lets me say whatever I want here and I get paid for it. Freelancing sites are good places to find writing gigs, and I've had several clients recommend me to friends or colleagues who are looking for a writer. If you don't have any experience, reach out to the owner of blogs you like and offer to write for them for free. Everyone deserves to be paid for their time. But when you don't have a portfolio, writing for free can help you build one. Another way to gain experience is to make low-ball offers on projects you find on freelancing sites. If you're good and reliable, eventually you can start charging what you're worth. 12 Vlogger. Thanks to YouTube, anyone with a camera and an internet connection can put themselves on the internet, and some vloggers make hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you've been with LMM for a few years, you know Thomas Frank. He was our co-host for a few years and has his own empire over at College Info Geek. Part of that empire includes a podcast and a YouTube channel with 1.5 million subscribers. I don't know how much Thomas makes on YouTube, but there is a vlogger I watch who makes an estimated $10,000 to $17,000 a month, and she doesn't put any effort at all into recording or the content. She's just a train wreck that people, myself included, can't stop watching. I wouldn't tell you who she is under Gitmo-level torture because it's so embarrassing, like 10 billion times worse than the dumbest reality show, none of which I watch. But it's weirdly compelling for reasons I don't understand. 13 Freelancer. When people think of freelance jobs, they often think of freelance writing or graphic design. But there are hundreds of jobs that can be done on a freelance basis. We've mentioned FlexJobs, Upwork, and Guru as great resources to find freelance gigs, and Fiverr is another. Seriously, before you decide that your skills aren't conducive to freelancing, take a look at any of those sites. You'll find nearly every job that has already been mentioned on this list and dozens more. 14 Tutor. I have a close friend whose sister lost her job about a year ago. She's a single mom and didn't want to find another traditional day job because it meant so much time away from her young daughter. She started looking into work-from-home jobs and found tons of articles about becoming an ESL tutor online. Several legitimate companies offer this kind of work, including VIPKID, Wizant, and Education First. She chose VIPKID, went through the rigorous hiring process, and was hired. She teaches English to young Chinese students and has been doing so on a full-time basis for several months. 15. Customer service. Maintaining offices for thousands of customer service representatives is expensive, and more companies are moving to a work-from-home workforce to fill these jobs. Employees do things like handle reservations for Hilton Worldwide, reserve trucks, and answer questions for U-Haul customers. And do phone or online chat customer support for Alorica. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.